Greetings, fellow beings. Ho ho, we're live. That's right. Welcome to a wonderful Tuesday, a terrific Tuesday, a WDW Pro Tuesday Pro Show. It is 11:40 East Coast, 7:40 a.m. West Coast. It is the 3rd of September, and it's back to work for everybody. Hope you had a great holiday yesterday. Got a lot of you hanging out in the chat. Gonna have to say hi as fast as we can today. We've got lots to get to, lots to talk about, more videos to make for me. Holy cow. Weatherman, good morning, Weatherman. Thanks for checking out today's video. We've got Juliet in the house. Good morning, Juliet. Several folks showed up quite early, which I appreciate. We had many of you. I think I saw Staccato, DDS, and many more. I'm sure everybody else is still in the chat. We've got Release the McCracken and Tom F. and Snortapoopus Cuber, my favorite polar bear. We got Aaron Ratliff, hello, and The Longest Parsec, good morning. No, good morning to you. That's right, Miss Pico Cafe is taking care of everything over on Rumble. That's right, I said the word. We'll see what happens. The lovely Jill Powers. The River Daughter is in the house. Good to see you. Jill, I hope you're doing well. Ruby Hoove, hello. I saw Captain Phantom Nerd out there, too. Let's see, who else rolled through the door? Biggles! What's up, Biggles? Good to see you, buddy. Liberty Hall's cat in the house, gifting a Culture Casino membership. All right. Thank you. Dapper Bard Games is out there as well. BMO Beta is on the green machine. And Ruby Hoove gifted a Culture Casino membership. Look at this, Liberty Halls. Ruby Hoove, we're already up 2. That's awesome news. And there's Captain Phantom Nerd. I knew I saw him out there. I knew it. Yeah. We got today's day in history from Griffin. Thank you, Griffin. Saying on September 3rd, 1938, the 1940 Olympic site was changed from Tokyo, Japan, to Helsinki, Finland, because Japan was at war with China, and the committee wanted to avoid war and politics. They seem to be inviting it these days. Things that were in our past, indeed. Let's see. Oh, Critisable, the Rainbow Knight, the Prismatic Paladin is here. I think everybody is enjoying the day. At least I hope they are. And I knew I saw Staccato DDS. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Saw Putin's cat out there. We've got a few other folks rolling in the door, of course, like Dr. Megatron. Hello. And a few other folks as well, like Hoove. Good morning, Hoove. And I hope everybody has a great day. That's right. Culturians, Culturinos. That's right. Let's see, the chat's going fast. You guys are chatting it up. I love it. Lee Kindler's out there hanging out. Good to see you, my friend. Of course, the great Terry Rose. Hello, Terry. Grim, otherwise known as Infeator, is here. We've got Punkwaddle. What's up? Where's the beef indeed? We're going to get into that. And I'm tempted to tell you who the winner was. Carlos Alfredo Lopez, how are you doing out there, my friend? Mark Fields is here, sending great vibes to everybody. Archie Mitchell, how you doing? Sergeant Giratina's Rising Renegades, what's up? Hey, Frank's here, everybody. We can get started. Frank's here. Sean MMNT, of course we've got a bear story today. Of course. Brady's in the house. Good to see you. And we got Butterbiscuit. What's up, Butterbiscuit? Butterbiscuit. I love that. Railway Nation Gaming Clips. Check out Railway Nation's channels. He's working hard. Working really, really hard. Peach Fan Ann. Good morning. Good morning. We got Scott Shook. Hail chat. Hail you. Love that. Blackjack. That's cool. Cool. We've got Q2Cast TV out there. Breaking news, Tim Pool filing a lawsuit against the Kamala campaign. I heard. Wild. He's live, or was live this morning. I'm not sure if he still is. I was busy trying to edit a video. I was only busy trying to do 4 things at the same time. Don't do that. Divided attention leads to mistakes, but unfortunately, I have to divide my attention a lot. Randall Orser, hail, Canadian, Canada. Good to see you. There's the Tender Warrior 68. Terrific Tuesday. Terrific Tuesday to you. 11 Alpha. Hello. We got a few other folks rolling in. Lord Ra. Good afternoon. Hope you're having a great day. I am. You know, we have the H-Cast, your favorite afternoon, evening podcast, coming up after the Pro Show. You're not going to want to miss it. Bone. What's up, Bone? And, Channel Surf is here. Look at that. Beautiful beard and mustache. Gotta love Channel Surf. And Dice Media Group. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. All right. Who else is out there? We got more folks. More folks. I love it. Oh, Erica's here. Hi, Erica. Say hi to Raf. Hope you're doing well. And I'm glad I could make you laugh the other night. That's the whole point. The Sunday show is the same thing. You just have to have a little bit more tolerance for, bad words. But it's at night, so hopefully the little ones aren't up. I'm trying to get the guys to go a little lighter on the bad words, but it happens. Hey, thank you. My beard's out of control, actually. I guess it's my hair today. It's just poking out all over the place. It's growing back in, though. Getting that sweet love on the hair so I can get the donation again. Kid Cat, how are you? Razorburn the Rivet Head, how you doing? Had a blast at Dragon Con. I know Chris Gore is awesome. We'll try to do Dragon Con next year. He is a wonderful man. Chris Gore is a uniquely wonderful person, and giving, and as down to earth as you would expect, and exactly the same person as what you see online. So is Alan. Alan's the same way. Walter Tomaszewski is doing well. I hope, anyway. Good morning. You know what? We've got to go. I could just chat all day, you guys. Fresh snow. Lawsuit pool. That's right. Not Deadpool. Oh, wait. Raph is there. Sweet. I just always assume it's you, Erica. Staccato DDS coming through huge. 20 Culture Casino memberships. My goodness. Thank you, Staccato. Wow, look at all those people. The beautiful people. The beautiful people. All right, here we go, folks. 6 minutes starts now. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, wherever you are and whenever you're watching. Thanks for checking out the 6 Minute Daily. We have a lot to talk about, not a lot of time to do it in, so let's go. We're going to start first with the box office dilemma of the summer. It still fell 10% from the previous year, but it could have been far, far worse. Movie ticket sales were down a terrifying 29% until Bad Boys Ride or Die jump-started a comeback for this summer, and that included Inside Out 2 and Wolverine and Deadpool. Interestingly enough, all three of those films weren't driven by a political agenda. I wonder if people are paying attention. Pamela McClintock, I don't think she mentions it in the article, but at least it's out there. We know the films that were successful, the ones that were profitable, and the ones that people enjoyed. All of them had lots of things in common, including getting rid of the garbage-tasticness of political correctness, otherwise known as SJW or woke culture. That's why I did a video today about video games and how, woke culture is basically destroying the entire industry. If you don't believe that, check out that Game Places video today. Eric Gilliland, a writer for so many different shows, including Roseanne and My Boys. I mean, this gentleman went back a long, long way. Including to Who's the Boss, Living Dolls, The Wonder Years, Doogie Howser, That 70s Show. He did so many different things and has passed away at the young age I think it was, goodness, I thought I had his age here. Anyway, I believe it was in his 50s, but he passed away from cancer. James Darren, otherwise known as Jimmy Darren, actor and singer. Here he is in Gidget. Passes away at the age of 88. Another one gone. Long life. Did a lot of stuff. Really good voice. Really good voice. But today's headline story is the one that I focused on. Let me tell you, this Netflix special, something that you should probably take a chance to watch. I'm not going to spoil it. I know who won. Don't spoil it. People don't know, or they want to know. But Chestnut versus Kobayashi, unfinished beef was resolved. Only in America, folks. Only in America. You can see it on Netflix. Erotic films have returned to Hollywood. A lot of them were present at the Venice Film Festival. A lot of them sold and are being, essentially distributed now by different people. There was a claim made that people did not want any titillation and or erotic appeal in films anymore. It doesn't prove out to be true. It really, really doesn't. Apparently, a Conservative Party leadership hopeful says she's not afraid of Doctor Who, and she devotes the majority of her new campaign video to They Spat with David Tennant. And while this is the interesting part of a headline, do you notice they exclude her name? Yes. It's very odd that Kemi Badenoch won't get her name even said in the first paragraph of a story. Why? Well, because she represents everything that they say they want in a political candidate, except for, her belief system. How strange. So dangerous they can't say your name in the headline. Ticketmaster's dynamic pricing for tickets is being investigated right now by the UK government. It seems like Ticketmaster can't keep itself out of trouble. There's a reason. And people are pretty fed up with this. The cost of tickets and everything else is extraordinary, and they're artificially increased. I think people are going to clap back at this, and I think governments are as well. It's an easy win for them. Sydney Sweeney said she's excited for Euphoria Season 3, along with her co-star. She really likes her character. And I think America and everybody around the world really likes her. And it doesn't matter what role she's in. The role of the federal government, at least as far as the Fed is concerned, is to give us a soft landing. But that soft landing is landing you in a pile of uncomfortable financial circumstances where the middle class has absolutely shrunk substantially. And just paying for groceries is, ridiculous. The former Volkswagen boss who oversaw the rigged emissions for the vehicles is actually on trial. This at the same time that Volkswagen actually is aiming to cancel a no layoffs pledge. And they're maybe closing some plants in Germany. Hey, Volkswagen, Germany, how you digging the EU now? Not so much, right? This globalist government's a problem. Party of one. Ladies that are dining alone are growing in numbers. Now, don't get me wrong, men are solo diners too, but there are now restaurants catering to ladies dining alone. And this isn't a trend I would hope for. I would hope people would get together and enjoy each other's company, but it's happening more and more. Speaking of happening more and more, a wild Wall Street that slipped at the beginning of the day because we've got a bunch of economic updates that are going to hit this week. I think a lot of people are going to find out that maybe you are again being lied to, like you were for an entire 9 months straight. True story. And finally, caught on camera, a bear sneaks up behind a child in an aspen yard. That's right. The bear just rolls in and says hello to a young one. And we will actually take a look at this footage after or as we get into bonus time. So stick around, folks. A little more bear story stuff. And believe it or not, I would have made it through all the stories had I not dwelled too long on, a couple of things. You guys are amazing. Thank you for all the incredible support. I owe you a cheddar, I think, especially because of Staccato DDS. And we are almost ready with the new credits, folks. That may actually happen tomorrow or Thursday. I had to find a song long enough to cover the credits. And I'm not complaining. I love it. We have over 1,000 members still to this day, and at the rate of gifted memberships, gifties, we will maintain that, I hope. And once again, I just want to say thank you to Staccato DDS. Amazing, my friend. Thank you. I really do. I value this level of support is insane, but thank you. Thank you very much. In fact, we're going to thank everybody for the memberships. Just with a little cheddar.
Oh, man, that's some sweet cheddar. Guys. Yeah.
Thanks, everybody. I really do appreciate it. And I just saw that Hoove gifted a Culture Casino membership, giving Monkey Jeebus access for one more month. Oh, reminder, folks, today, at the end of the day, if you're awake, at 7 p.m. Pacific or 10 p.m. Eastern, we'll be gathering together if you're a gold tier member or higher, or a sucker with a lot of dough on Comics' channel. What a crazy name for a monetization level. But if you are gold tier or higher, you can join us to watch the original film, The Crow. That's right, we're having another watch party every other Tuesday. And we would love for you to join us if you are a gold member or higher, and consider becoming a gold member. Gold members get access to these watch parties, which there are 2 to 3 a month, depending upon how many weeks are in a given month. And we always have a really good time. We can have up to 250 people in there. And if we get big enough with those membership tiers, either myself or Comics or both, we get to expand it, and we will. We'll make it even more, more bigger, more bigger. Yeah, there you go. We'll make it. We'll accommodate more people is the right way to say that. But the original Crow film is this Tuesday. We've got Dodgeball coming up in the future. A few other films to watch together. I think it's a lot of fun. Andy Masterson sent out the quartering his very own action figure. Oh, really? Like, so not just the Dylan one you sent him, which is on a shelf behind him. It's so amazing. Um, um, is that on your channel to watch The Crow? Actually, if you go to the community tab, Staccato DDS, what I'm going to do, and I'll drop it again later today. But in the community tab, I already dropped the sign up. So for members that are gold tier or higher, gold tier, and I guess I only have 3 membership levels. So it's gold tier and high rollers. Um, they can already see that message. So it's in the community tab on YouTube to sign up. And all I need is an email address, and you can use your you don't have to give me all your first and last name can be your screen name. That's fine. But that email only gets used by us to send you coupons for merchandise if you so choose to get some. But otherwise, it's just there to track people and, to keep track of who's showing up. And then that way, then we can let people know, hey, this event is happening, and so on and so forth. So it's a way to kind of circumvent notifications on YouTube. But do check the community tab, and you will see that post there. And again, the sign up is very simple. Once you're signed up, you just show up. It's 10 Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific tonight, and you can watch with us. And then I think Comics has a way for you to join the panel. Like there's a Ko-Fi donation thing to hang out for a bit that he's kind of managed into that. But no additional uh, 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 what do you call it? Money is required. You can sit in the audience. We have our own private chat that's right next to the screen. Everybody can participate in. We often highlight the chat and talk about it. It's a really really good. Yes, and Weatherman, you are not only gold on YouTube, thank you, but you're also supported here on Rumble. Thank you. I really appreciate it. You all. Everybody means the world to me. I think you guys all know that. But the membership support, the super chats, and all of that really does help keep the lights on. Not kidding. Full time YouTubing's hard. It's hard. I got a video to finish editing to get released this afternoon before Mr. H goes live. So it's crazy. Then we got more videos being recorded this afternoon for that gameplay, so we'll have even more coverage. We saw basically a breaking story we released over on that gameplays this morning, so that was extraordinary as well. But I do want to say thank you to all of you who've been here for so very long. The subscriber numbers do keep climbing, albeit a little slower, but it's fine. It's fine. I'm going to just keep making content. I'm going to just keep making content. But today we've got this show. We have WW Pro, which I've already redirected you to automatically. We've got the Mr. H, the HCast podcast show, your favorite afternoon evening podcast coming up after that. And then this evening, obviously, if you are gold tier or higher, you can join us for films. But y'all mean the world to me, and I just want you to know that. And like I said, I love seeing everybody in the morning. You guys are the best. We got that's the gifted membership from our friend Hoove. What's up, Hoove? Thank you, my friend. Very generous indeed. Holy cow! Speaking of generosity, ladies and gentlemen, my friends, Nita Seaboyd Salt, Mike. Okay, I'll get this right. Nita Seaboyd Salt Thank you. Holy cow, 100 Culture Casino Cash. Love y'all. No, we love you, but wow, thank you, Nita. Extraordinary. $100 super chat. My goodness. Thank you so very much. I'm going to have to play the cheddar again. Wow. Unbelievable. Thank you so much. You guys do this every time. You get me like right on the verge of tears. Thank you. That's incredible support. All right, let's use the little cheddar clip to cover my allergies.
Oh, man. That's some sweet cheddar. Guys. Yeah.
Oh yeah, wow. Okay, I think my allergies are under control. Thank you, Nita. I do appreciate it so very much. You can actually, if just a quick reminder, you can actually on super chats put a thumbs up next to it. I actually put a heart on that. So thank you very much, Nita. I do appreciate it. That support. It's amazing when you do that, and I see you do that to a lot of people. So we believe me, we appreciate you. Yeah, we got the Bradleys folks over here. Look at all that. Yeah, that is a massive gifty. That's right. That's right. Play my Gandalf dance for super chats. Oh, I'm gonna have to get that. I'm gonna have to grab that Putin scat. Because or do you want me to play my own? Yeah, because I'm crazy. I'm crazy with that. Uh, yeah, Monkey Jeebus, you're going back to work on set. You think? Is that the plan? Got a lot of people in here that work in the industry, so I'm always looking out. Good looking, good looking gigs out there, but not as many. Not as many. Cynthia, good morning, dear. Good to see you. So let's play the list, the what's left of that bear clip we didn't get to. So because I think everybody loves a good bear story. This one didn't have a bad ending. It's just a surprising moment. Let's take a look at that right here. There we go. And there is no sound, folks. Sorry about that. This is coming to us from the local news here. You see the bear over here on the right. There's the child over here on the left in the chair. There's the bear. They were enjoying some kettle corn, and the bear's like, "You smell fun," and then he runs off. His uncle, I guess his uncle came out and made a big noise and chased the bear off. Uh, yeah. The bear was just smelling the kettle corn, I assure you. But yeah, that can really change your day. But it didn't have a bad ending. So, although otherwise, there've been a couple of bad ending stories with bears of late. Um, and I really don't like to cover those stories because I mean, bears are just in nature, being where they're supposed to be. We kind of need to delineate spaces from the animals that are in the environment, but places like Aspen or stuff like that, I think there's that. But we need a customized CC bear emoji. You know what? That's a good idea, Luis Messina. That would be great. Bear was actually being friendly, says Billy Lowe. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't. Again, there was that one teenage girl that was like just standing there and let the bear, size her up for a bite. You got to be careful with that. But like I said, I do. I have a soft. You can tell. I have a soft spot in my heart for bears. I really love them. I think they're amazing creatures, but they are terrifying. So yeah, there's that. So let's get back to you guys. Oh, so in the story we broke over on I guess it's not really we broke it, but we were one of the first channels to talk about it. At that game place, we are talking about how Outlaws sales are well under their forecast, and I think it would be I think it can be very telling for them. I think their sales are going to be very poor. Ubisoft could be in really big trouble, folks. I mean, I'm not overstating it when I say that. If you're getting close to projections that are just not quite half of your expectations, um, if those are your projections for sales, that's very bad for a video game company because of how expensive games cost. Excuse me, how expensive game production is. It's incredibly, and of course, the cost is passed on to you. But if people aren't buying it, it really isn't anymore, is it? Staccato DDS for 5. Culture Casino Cash says, where can I send a bear story? You can actually email me in that same area of my YouTube channel. If you just go to the channel, I have my business email address, and you can send it there, or you can follow me on Twitter and send it there. I guess we call that X now, or whatever. I mean, I try to be very accessible. And yeah, let me. I normally it really doesn't like when you put emails into chat, but I can. Let me see. Let me do it. There we go. Dipping Barn says bears have a soft spot for you in their stomachs. Yes, I know. I think this would be a great thing. Hobo Gandalf and the bear, right? That would like our own version of Grizzly Adams. That'd be super fun. Oh, thank you, Nita. I appreciate it. I heard you met up with one of my compatriots, or maybe if so, that's wonderful. I would love to meet up with all of you guys. It's one of the reasons why I go to these meetups, and I think we are planning on the Orlando meetup coming up here in a few months. So hopefully, get to see you guys. I really do. Go and show you with a little funny here. I have lots of scary bear stories, but I used to work in West Hollywood. Oof, oof. Hey, it's Okasa the Ninja. Hello, good morning. Keep this up, and Ubisoft will be bankrupt. Yeah, they're working on it. Look, their expectations for sales, their investors were worried about. We talk a little bit about that. Plus, we've also done videos on it over on that game place, and we've got more videos coming, folks. I can't even tell you the number of stories that are coming out of there. What else is happening? Putin's cat's like, I can have Gandalf dancing with a bear. Ooh, that's cool. That's very cool. I'm available for adoption. You, my friend, would be an easy adopt. Yeah. Yeah. Plus, I think I've seen you in your human costume before. So, Kaiser Soze says, bears make good carpets. There you go. Mark Nichols is lurking at work. Working and lurking. I used to do the same thing. Yeah. It's a little different when the boss is doing it, right? People come in my office, I can, just turn my phone off. Punk Waddle's like, I mean, Hobo Gandalf and the bear will probably be much better than Rings of Power, not Gandalf. Yes, and not Bombadil. Yeah, that's so weird, man. Show is garbage. Rings of Power is just cringy. I know some people like it. I probably bad take Bojan, but yikes. Wait, Army blowing rock, North Carolina cabin. We get bear. Regularly. They just do their thing and move on. It's tourists who bother them and act stupidly. Yeah. Well, okay. So at the cabin up north, um, uh, we have bears. They just kind of wander through. It's just it. Of course, so do the deer and everything else. Wild. We have wonderful bunnies and everything else. Lots of squirrels. Holy cow. But they just kind of move on. The one thing I wish would move on is the family of woodpeckers that's up there and making noise at all hours. But it's crazy. Hey, Dr. Schlurpo says, "Grats on 25K. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. JB's, what did you say? What did I miss, JB? Hmm? Never mind. All right. Luis Messina says, avoiding that show. Hang on. Whoops. And anything related. I refuse to hear from Rings of Power in any capacity. Well, a lot of channels are covering it. So, DJ Ronnie G was up. Oh, really? Gary gave me a shout out on Forbidden Frontier Show on reaching 25K. Well, thank you, Gary. Man, all I'm doing is because I'm just hoping that Gary's doing well. I want my friends to do very well. Gary's just one of the best of us. So, um, we've got a good group of people in our fellowship. That's all I can say. I'm surrounded by amazing people. All of you are here. So there's that. Feel very lucky. We do have the best chat on YouTube. So, but thank you for that. I didn't know he shouted me out. I didn't even get to Forbidden Frontier. I'm surprised the guys didn't tell me last night because I know they watched it. Oh wow, we have this beautiful owl in the neighborhood right now. It's enormous, and big enough to like carry away small, pets. It's a big owl, but just absolutely amazing. And at night, I actually don't mind the hooting. I know people do, but I kind of helps me sleep. But it's enormous. Yeah. Uh, did a walk last night, and we walked a little bit down the way, and um, on the neighbor's house, he was perched on the very top. I wouldn't have known he was there until he went. Woo! Very cool. Yeah. Oh, the Orlando meetups are always a blast. I think Universal area we do usually do an adventure at Universal and get together, and there's a lot of stuff that goes on. Um, so yeah. Wow. I love talking to you guys. Jan Monroe is here. Good morning. Uh, Hayashi Kato says Rings of Power wasn't written by Tolkien, so it isn't canon. I agree with you, Kato. That's one of the funnest scenes in. I think I ran out of coffee. Ah, that's one of the funnest scenes in a film. Where the dragon, the Bruce Lee story, where he is playing Kato and he comes in and just goes crazy in there. It's so cool. It's super fun. That was a really neat. That was a really neat film. It didn't get a lot of great reception. Oh man, I would love to show up as my avatar, but I think that's just an animated picture of me. So there's that. Yeah, owls are incredible for pest control too. So Mark's like, I saw a great horned owl on my neighbor's roof around Halloween on a full moon. That's cool. That's really cool. Be taking a picture of that. Got a bunch of pictures of the owl though, or the owls. There could be more than one. Um, Cynthia's like, "Hey, my avatar would be easy to pull off." Yeah, big, a big letter. Hey, little mouse. Good morning to you. Hmm. 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 If you do the Orlando meetup, you have to experience all of Orlando outside in August about 1:30 in the afternoon. So hot, humid, and raining inside 30 minutes. Yeah, that's Florida. I'm very familiar with Florida. Very. Yeah, and very familiar with Southern California. So, yeah. Grandmaster Lee was an excellent actor. I myself instructed him in how to portray me on film. Awesome. Awesome. Oh, man, that's great. You ever have meetups in SoCal? Yeah, actually, they would usually try to. Well, I guess I think I've only been to one of those, but they actually try to be done around events. So like Comic Con or LA Comic Con or whatnot. They usually are done around that. Been getting invitations to Dragon Con, so I'll probably show up to the next one of those. So yeah. Ooh, chili for dinner, Erica. That sounds good. Oh, speaking of which, okay, so this coming weekend, I've set aside time to film myself prepping breakfast burritos, so you can see how those are done and kind of just like a meal thing. I don't know if I'll make that a video or just drop it for members or just post it in the community tab or something. That way, if you're subscribed, you get it to see that. I don't know if I'll just do a regular video. It'll really confuse YouTube's algorithm with that. But I was asked if I wanted to, if I could do that, so I'm going to. I'm going to also eventually record a mini quiche video on how to make the breakfast mini quiches. Like I said yesterday, breakfast is the most important meal if you can eat it. Um, and it really does start your day, and it's good stuff. So and I love flavor, so almost everything I have has flavor in it, and abundance of vegetables and seasonings. So we'll definitely jump on that. Um, yeah, I think I'll make and you don't have to do the materials that I use. You can definitely modify as needed, but I think I'll show you uh, the sausage breakfast burritos because they're good. They're really, really good. I will take you to Flavor Town. I don't think I really want to try and do flour tortillas from scratch. I can, but I don't think I will. I think I will use some very good, well-made, pre-made tortillas. So just do it as a member video. All right. Oh, just a regular member video? Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. We can do that. We can do that. Have you guys noticed like last night's video? Or I guess technically this morning's video. I released it as a members first video, so people got a preview of it last night before it went live this morning. So I try to do that. Mark Nichols, holy cow! The generosity on today's stream is off the chart. My goodness, my friend, 50 Culture Casino memberships. Ho! All names green. Look at that. Like Scott Summers is a membership. Look at all of these people. You guys are generous between you and Staccato DDS and Nita Seabold Salt. And I I'm flabbergasted. We've got, Liberty Hall's cat, Ruby Hoove. You guys, this generosity is extraordinary. Oh wow. Hey, Deal Fendel's here too. That's a secret ingredient in chili? Really? Hmm. Wow. That's amazing. Thank you very much for that, Mark Nichols. You also get cheddar. I need to get more of these. Punkwaddle, make me a cute, amazing, generous gift one thing, please.
Oh, man. That's some sweet cheddar. Guys. Yeah.
Wow. Thank you again. That was incredibly generous, Mark. Thank you very, very much. My goodness, look at all those names. That's insane. You guys have been doing this a lot recently. I can't even tell you how much I appreciate that. Having steak and eggs now, says Gabby. Well, that's awesome. Steak and eggs for breakfast is really good. I do make steak burritos, actually. Wow. Uh, the original Crow is perfection. That's a true story. I love that film. Hey, Luke, good to see you, my friend. Um, man, I really appreciate everybody being here this morning. That's amazing. 50. Goodness gracious. Um, really, well, we're growing like a weed. This is extraordinary. And my Slack is going off. I'm not sure if you guys can hear that when it happens, but my Slacks are blowing up. Got all this stuff happening on all the channels and the channel groups. It's crazy. I don't know what to say. I need more coffee. I'm going to say that. Gonna have to have more coffee. But so we're coming up on 40 minutes of show. We got a little bit till we get to the pro show. We'll go a little longer. Why not? Oh, well, you know where I live, right, DL Fendel? So, yeah, you can get fresh tortillas locally at the market. They make them in front of you. So yeah, yeah. Oh, Putin, you are so right. Some things are not cost effective and or better making yourself like Hagen does. Yeah, first of all, making ice cream is a troublesome task. Fortunately, I don't eat a lot of sweets, but when it comes to breakfast burritos, that's not at all. I can make 12 of them, and they're good for a week in the fridge, or they're good for a month in the freezer. But you do have to thaw them out a little bit. You can reheat them in a microwave, but I don't recommend it, or in an oven or toaster oven, which I would prefer that everybody does. But you can set yourself up good for a week. Holy cow, Kashik Queen is still here. I hope she's doing well. Thank you, Mark, for that. As Tina says, gifties. That's right. Wow, extraordinary. Classic Comics is in the house. Good to see you, my friend. And as Andy Masterson says, Zoink Scoob. That's right. Oh man, Andy, I have to tell you, Hobo Gandalf's amazing. It's supposed to be uh, Tox is shipping it to me. So you're gonna get I will dress up again as Hobo Gandalf, and I'll be holding Hobo Gandalf. I guess there's a lot of toys there. They're little add-ons. You sir are a genius. I just really appreciate your work. Yes, Staccato DDS says Mark Nichols, way to go. That's right. Enjoying us from work, working and lurking, working and lurking. Tender Warrior 68 says it's a green rainstorm. It truly is. It truly is. And again, if you can, folks, you can actually hit a thumbs up button on any super chat that rolls through the chat. It counts as additional engagement, and it's amazing. It is amazing. Go and Shogi says my secret chili ingredient is Dr. Pepper. That's wild. That's wild. Yeah, I I choose this actually that this is now me, Nita. It's been me for a while, like about 6 years. I way prefer Florida to Cali, and that's a shame because I used to desperately love California. Spent months at a time in Cali, especially as a young person. Um, and someday I'll tell you guys the a skate park story. Um, or I may already have. I don't know. I'm getting old, so as you get older, you forget what stories you've told. But yeah, but yeah, I was a regular in my youth at the Del Mar Skate Ranch, right next to the Del Mar racetrack near San Diego, which is Del Mar. Mark Nichols for 2 more Culture Cash. Thank you for that. Mark Nichols says everyone looks good in green. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Yeah. The problem is if I put on a green shirt or a blue shirt, I disappear into the background and then I'm a floating head. That's a true story here. Either of those two colors, I just go whoop. If a shirt has like a little green line in it or something, it like sparkles and shows some of the background. It's wild. But thank you, Mark. I appreciate it. Weatherman for a Culture Casino cash from the Green Machine says, here a dollar for the working man. Dollar, dollar, make you holla. That's right. Thank you, Weatherman. Thank you all. The generosity is extraordinary today. Extraordinary. Wait, DL Thunder wants to know if there's enough steak and eggs for the whole class. I had breakfast already. There's no way I can be hungry again. I think I saw Gojira. I did. Gojira star. What's up? Edward Hyde. I always go with bacon and eggs myself. It's a standard. And it has the word bacon in it, which is really important. I do bacon, egg, and cheese burritos. In fact, I'm going to have one for tomorrow's breakfast. Wait. Nita says best breakfast burrito I ever had was at Jimmy Dean's in Newhall, California. Mexican food in abundance is the only thing I like about SoCal. It's amazing, right? So there. Okay, so if you know San Diego area and you know where the coaster is, right? And it's PB. You have to go to Pacific Beach, um, and there is this burrito place that literally is like 2 blocks north of the coaster. That Mexican place makes the best. It's not it's one street in off the beach, right? It's the main drag. Um, that burrito shop is perfect. Like it's an easy walk from like a lot of the hotels that people stay in out of just like the desire to just relive some nostalgic moments, like the Bahia, right? The Bahia, and the Catamaran, right? Um, right, and you're right by the park. I mean, it's incredible. Um, that park area is fantastic. Great place to play over the line. They have over the line tournaments there. I think almost every weekend. Um, man, anyway, you guys got me crazy California right now. But I think we just got another incredibly generous. We did. Holy cow! Tender Warrior 68. My goodness, my friend. 10 Culture Casino memberships. Folks, we're on a roll again. This kind of support is extraordinary and it does spread out a lot of great stuff. So thank you so much. Tender Warrior, you're very, very generous on the regular. You continue to give people incredible gifts in the stream. So thank you so much. Man, we got to uh, uh, I'm gonna throw out 2 this time. I'm gonna do here.
Your kindness knows no bounds. Except for whatever $sign you chose to stop at.
Oh man, floral's funny. But no, actually you do get the cheddar.
Oh, man, that's some sweet cheddar. Guys. Yeah.
Wow. Thank you so very much. That's the generosity is insane this morning, you guys. Thank you so very much. Tender Warrior, 10 more names. This is incredible. Gifty. I appreciate it. Wow. Amazing stuff. Amazing. Commander Ed Straker is Shadow. How you doing? It's been a minute, my friend. I hope you're doing well. Theliato's in the house. California's on fire. Florida is full of gators at worst. Yeah. Look, I don't know what it is. I just became a Florida person. So, and that happened years ago now. And yeah, and there are decent places close enough to do some surfing. So, diving's not quite as much fun. It's not exactly thrilling in Cali either, but it's not far away from some great dive sites though. Man, I got to get back in the water. It's just driving me crazy. Mm-mm. Oh, and Staccato, thank you for the story. I will definitely use this tomorrow, and I appreciate the attachment as well. That's going to save issues, but thank you. And yes, I got a whole host of new Galaxy class starships to look at, so they all look pretty phenomenal. Your detail work is very impressive in 3D there, my friend. Because SFXF314 Sabretooth Raptor asked, I'm late, but here for 5 Culture Casino Cash says, I sent you some ships, the latest ship. I think it looks amazing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. I don't know what I think it's incredible, but I mean 4. What's the specs on this? What is the specs on that ship? Because it's that thing has to move. Anyway, yes, thank you. You're doing a great job. I still have to go and set up the 3D printer. I've showed it off a few times. I showed off the one that the dual extruder that I use regularly. on Mr. H's channel. That's one that is great for like if you're gonna print flexible armatures or something with joints, you can use Filaflex where a joint would be so that it bends. So you can print solid material, and then you can print without opening it up. Basically, a 3D hand, a 3D hand that you can actually attach to actuators, and that does all of that work for you. It can be used. Oftentimes, it can be used for prosthetics, but most well, people like me use them for animatronics and stuff like that. So yeah, but you can use it. You can use it to pre-print some flexible armatures for eyeball prints and stuff like that. For animatronics, there's a lot that can be done with that. Plus, the Filaflex is great for like a lot of things, like adding compliance for flexible armatures, um, so that there's a little give and take. And that way, if you actually add pressure sensors to the fingertips, it can actually sense if it's pressing too hard on something or what the right amount of newtons of pressure. Very cool stuff. Thank you, SFXF 314 Sabertooth Raptor. Inspired a weird conversation offshoot for me, a strange tangent indeed. Um, Nita says, I always make fresh tortillas at the, always get fresh tortillas at the Mexican market. Yep, if you can. If you can. Thanks once again, Scotto DDS. I appreciate the email, and we'll follow up with that. So, let's see. The Daryl Brewer's like, second breakfast. No, can't do that. Can't do that. Gabby says it's 1626, so it's 426 in Scotland. I had 4 steaks and 3 eggs. Whoa! Carnivore diet cured. Yes, Gabby, this is all of my friends who've had trouble. They went carnivore and they've done very well, very well. And I actually prefer it. Very little carbs. It can be done. Hey, Dragon Bricks, how you doing? But I'm not giving you health advice. I am not a medical professional. Don't take advice for finances or for nutrition or anything doctor related from a YouTuber. Okay, that's like my default statement. Yeah. Tim Hayes says, "What about second breakfast?" I don't know, Tim. I don't like to overeat either. Ooh, making bacon wrapped asparagus. That's so good. So good. So, one of the other things I really enjoy making, like for a dinner, is a bacon wrapped pork loin, stuffed pork loin. Um, and um, I've done it with like seafood, um, and other things of stuff the pork loin with. You can really combine some amazing flavors together. But I prefer like artisanal mushrooms and things like that. You can do a lot, and then you wrap the pork after you've done all the prep and you've put all the yummy goodness in the pork loin. You wrap it in bacon. Well, you coat the pork loin in spicy mustard, which you won't even taste. I assure you, because you're just putting the mustard on there to kind of keep the bacon on there, and then you finish the bacon on the top, kind of create a ridge line, and then you poke a toothpick in the top there, and that will make it so that the bacon doesn't shrink and go away. You can do 2 in each strip if you want to, but 1 usually will do the trick to pin them together. And then you wrap it in foil, wrap the whole thing in foil, and that also gives you like a tent on top to keep a lot of the heat, like tenting at the top and getting where you put the bacon together all cooked up and nice and crispy. And when the bacon gets crispy, the pork loin's usually done. So, sorry about that. My allergies are crushing me today. Ah, Dragon Brick sticks with black coffee or tea. Yeah, a lot of people do that. The boss isn't a big breakfast eater. I am. Is James Brolin too old to play Green Lantern? I think so, Edward Hyde. I really do. I'm trying to catch up with everybody. trying to catch up with everybody. Jared Markham says, I've been playing a little bit of Harry Potter, a Quidditch Champions game. I prefer the old one from GameCube. Yeah, but I'm going to tell you right now, it's amazing that that game is free to play, available on certain things. So, is Mark out of here? Did Mark bail? And Jin's here. What's up? Oh, there you go. Thank you, Mark. We appreciate your generosity. It was extraordinary today. Y'all are amazing people. I don't know. Hey, Scott, what's up, buddy? Scott Summers in the house. Um, Inframan. How much did you enjoy Borderlands? I really didn't have much at all enjoyment of Borderlands, other than that it was an extraordinary failure. It was. I'm sorry, Inframan. It is that film is not for me. And Jack Black is. Yeah. Alien Romulus, my friend. I think you probably know the answer to that, Inframan. uh, Pressure is measured in fig newtons. There you go. What would I recommend for? I really haven't had much success with the with printing springs. Um, you can do it. I know some people have tried to use that the wood filament for that. I've never really used it for springs. I've used a combination of Filaflex and ABS, side by side in prints to do stuff like that, or to do hinges. But and I've never really had any success. So what I usually do is I do a print pause, and I'll insert springs where I need them, usually building in pockets and stuff for that. But um, and or just make the mechanism work um, with the spring. But yeah, I really haven't had a lot of success. Bacon wrapped scallops is delicious, Caradwin. Indeed. Lee Kindler, who's had more jobs, Culture or Paul Chato? It's a really weird thing. He and I have had. We have a lot to talk about. Paul and I. I got to interview him again. We actually have been talking about getting together again, so we need to do that. He's great. Hey, I see Marcus Squintus out there, a member for 9 months. What's up, buddy? Morning, CC. An unsealable 2-pound package of bacon is considered a single serving, right? Just need a confirmation before I made breakfast. Let's not do that. Maybe let's not challenge our hearts that much, my friend. Good morning, Apollomes. It's great to see you. Thank you for driving everything everywhere for all of us, dear. I hope you got your AC fixed. I hope you're doing well. I thought Culture had to wipe Drool off. Yeah, it's pretty easy to do. Y'all are amazing. Hey, Stuttering Guitarist is here this morning. What's up, man? Hope you're doing well, buddy. Oh, by the way, I will be in San Antonio for the meetup. That's the second half of the month there. There it is. That's the Marcus Squintus one right there. Boom. Black Samurai is like, I imagine Inframan was being sarcastic. Oh, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure. The Batcap. You're fine. You show up just when you can. Doesn't work, understand culture is on. It's fine. Ooh, what's the worst movie of the summer? There were a lot of bad films. Ugh. Summer? Borderlands? No. Yes, Borderlands. But no. Oh, Borderlands or Crow. Oh, oh, come on. That's not fair. They were both equally garbage. The Crow is still more garbage. Can it be a tie? let's call it a tie. It was bad. Challengers was terrible, but that was at the beginning of the summer. Some people may not technically count that window as a summer film. I've seen some bad movies this year. Yeah, I'm going to have to leave it at a tie for those two films. I'm sorry. I would love to be more definitive. Hey, John, good morning. Hope you're doing well. Look at that. You get the TARDIS there. Love it. SFX 314 Sabretooth Raptor for another 5. Culture Casino Cash has started to learn Blender in 2020. Would you like to see an old design to see how my skill changed? Still a beginner, but my designs are better. Yeah, if you want to shoot me a design, that'd be great to look at. But yeah, the learning curve for Blender is pretty extraordinary. So, like I said, everybody loves Paul. Shadow's the best. Did you see the I'm in a car short he made the other day? The boss and I were just rolling, laughing around. Hey, look, Orville Nation's here. What's up, PJ? Good to see you, buddy. So great. I'm in Florida this week, and it's hard to eat low carb and all natural. I blame the lemon meringue croissant and the deluxe burgers. Oh yeah. Well, okay. So here's this. Here's this. Whenever I'm in Florida, I always am staying, or almost always staying in a place where there's a kitchen. So I just make my own food. Theme parks or not, with the exception of I'll eat at a nice restaurant in a theme park, a nice one. There's like a handful of them. If I'm eating on property, but then I'm always picking a diet that's it heavily favors not dying. Oh my goodness. Okay, we got to get going, folks. Like I got like 2 minutes left. Lord Dracula says, "I'm really disappointed we haven't had any successful vampire films." So, yeah. See, I was thinking the last voyage, the Demeter or Demeter, depending upon how you want to say that, was going to be that. And a lot of people had high hopes for Renfield. Renfield was mildly amusing. Aquafina was a problem. So there's that. But yeah, there wasn't a good one. But there will be. Nosferatu is coming out. That one has potential. Weatherman. Disney is back below 90 again and continuing to sink their ship. I don't think they understand that the Story Matters group is destroying them on the theme park side. I don't think they understand that the live action garbage with more agenda inserted is sinking their brand. I don't think they understand that not supporting families and America, which is at the heart of the Disney company. Walt was an incredible patriot. I don't think they understand that doing those things are not earning them any fans. The numbers are going to continue to go down. Universals are going to continue to go up. It's just that simple. Oh, man, I love to see you, Orville Nation. Guys should check out Orville Nation. First of all, PJ's great, but just in general, everybody he hangs out with is great. He's got a lot of information, so check it out. Books, check them out. The Lost Boys, the original, incredible. Lots of fun. Oh, they had to replace the condenser and the compressor? Good gravy. Eesh. Had to take both phases out. My goodness. Well, at least you got some cool air now. Hate that. If stories mattered, they would not be getting rid of American literary attractions. Well, dearest, come on now. See, we have to erase history in order to make history what we want. That's the neo Marxist way. Oh, the classic monsters are coming back, David Banner, in a big way. You're gonna be able to go into the dark portal at Epic Universe and start to encounter them, and they're leaning into that already. That's one of the reasons I think they went and got James Wan and Atomic Monster. I think we're gonna start seeing that. I think you're gonna be satisfied. All right, folks, I got to step out. We got we've got the WDW Pro Show coming up here in 14 minutes now. I stepped over by 1 minute. I have to get running. I got a video to edit. I've got videos to record with the gaming channel. I've got stingers to make for the HCast, and I have a movie to prepare for tonight. Hopefully, if you're gold tier or higher, we will see you tonight over on the watch party, which starts at 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific, and it obviously is in the community tab for gold tier members or higher. Also, if you happen to be a sucker with a lot of dough, I hate saying that, over on Comics Division's channel or higher, there you are also eligible, and you don't have to be a member of both, but you can. On that note, thank you all. Your generosity was incredible today. SFXF314, Sabertooth Raptor, Staccato DDS, Nita, Seabold Salt. We've got Mark Nichols with his incredible generosity. Hoove, Ruby Hoove, Liberty Hall's Cat. I think I said Staccato already, but thank you, Staccato, for that. And you guys are absolutely the best. You make every single day great. I love doing this show with you, and I hope you had fun too. And all right. Hopefully, I see you guys later on all the shows. Be sure to take care of yourself, take care of others, and until next time, see ya.